If you don't know W7, you don't know Oak Creek girls basketball. I'm Megan Hope, and W7 is for the girls.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Well, W7 Live back and better than ever. Sweet November has arrived. I'm Gary Whipperman. Along with me, Connor Du Bois. Joining us with the camera in tow to take some of the best shots in the state is David Beasley. Coach, we made it. It's here. The season is ready to go. It's fitting we had to drive through a snowstorm to get here, but you know what? That's part of Sweet November.
I woke up this morning, snow was on the ground, and I said, yes, it's a great day to go to Oostburg and a great day to call a game against the defending state champion. Returns almost all their kids. State runner-up. That's right, looking to get a gold ball this year. Returns almost all their kids from last year, and really interested to see how Oostburg comes out and plays on the start of the season.
W7 brought to you, W7 girls basketball brought to you this season by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and, of course, the W7 Nation, as always, powered by Jolly Good Soda. A big thanks to the Pat Connaughton Foundation for stepping up and being one of our sponsors this year. We're going to talk a lot about the foundation and what they're doing, not just for basketball, but specifically girls basketball in the area, in the Milwaukee area. So
absolutely,
great things happening, and we know you're going to want to be a part of it. So stay tuned for more information on that all season long. We are about 50 seconds away from the national anthem and the starting lineups. Should be an interesting one tonight. I'm calling this the returning champs against the young guns. We'll see what this Oostburg team looks like. We're going to talk a lot about this freshman class coming in, and I'll tell you guys, we've been doing this 5 years. I don't know I've been more excited about a freshman class as I am about the class of 2026. There is a ton of talent in the state.
We thought last year the 2025 class was pretty deep. This one might be deeper.
I would agree. Brady Peterson is in the house tonight. He popped over and said hello. It's like a big family reunion. We're thrilled to be here. We're live from the Acuity Center, better known as the Shoe in Oostburg. It is time for the national anthem, the starting lineups. We're here, Connor. We made it.
It's here. Let's get it going.
You're watching W7 brought by Jolly Good Soda. Quick message, we'll be back. National Anthem starting lineups coming up. You're watching Sweet November on W7, and it really is just a shot away.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
There you have it, a beautiful unveiling of the flag, national anthem, presentation of the colors. All set for the starting lineups.
The starters for the visiting Spartans, coached by Chris Morgan, assisted by Kevin Engel, Andy Podolinsky, Lance Worth, Kelsey Bursbach, and Caitlin Tipton. Number 11, a sophomore, Tierney Madigan. Number 12, junior, Calista Vandever. Number 14, a sophomore, Aubrey Leonard. Number 21, a sophomore, Peyton Morgan. And number 23, senior, Reese Keel. The starters for your Lady Ducks, coached by Isaiah Kettering. Assisted by Thomas Hector, Dave Kessler, Jeff Yeager, Justin Bass, and the legendary Lou Luzalaki. Number 1, junior, Bryn Wissey. Number 3, junior, Jenna Sorens. Number 4, freshman, Riley Kitterhagen. Number 5, freshman, Annie Kitterhagen. And number 10, senior, Paris Yeager. Ron Jagger and Jason Klutsky.
Well, there you have it, the starting lineups. First 5 for the Spartans of Laconia: Tierney Madigan, Calista Vandenberg, Aubrey Leonard, Peyton Morgan, and Reese Keel. For the Lady Dutch, they run out Bryn Wissey, Jenna Sorens, the freshman sisters Riley and Addie Ketterhagen, and Carissa Yeager. We're just about all set here. Just in time basketball. Sweet November is underway. And the Spartans will control the tip. Start out, jump drive, kick out 3 on the way, no good. Rebound gathered, blocked. Ketterhagen with the first block of the game. Eddie. And the Lady Dutch push the pace, go inside right away. 2 shots coming. Gary, you almost missed half the first half there, buddy. I mean, this one's going to be fast-paced.
You know, great atmosphere. The shoe, as always. Big thanks to Jimmy Baxter, athletic director, great friend of ours, and just a huge advocate for the athletes and the community. They're so fortunate to have Jim in the AD role, taking over for Edgar this year, and Edgar was phenomenal also.
I tell you what, they just keep on rolling in the great ADs here in Oostburg.
They sure do.
And they keep rolling in the great ADs. We'll keep rolling in and broadcasting games.
2-0 Lady Dutch. You'll notice brand new scoreboard this year from W7. How about that? Logos and everything, Connor. We're moving up to big time now.
And look out, ESPN.
Ketterhagen 3. Oh, just hit the back iron. Rebound, Laconia. You know, one thing Coach Morgan really hangs his hat on with this Laconia team, defense, and more defense. You'll see a lot of that tonight. It's really a matter of, you know, who's going to impose the will on the other. That's really the question of tonight's game. Connor's already looking at things. We got problems already. 3-point shot, up and good. Tierney Madigan for 3. Our buddy Tierney gets the 3. 3-2 Spartans. That shot is way long. That was Bryn Wissey on the shot. Up ahead and buckets. Aubrey Leonard Makes it 5-2 Spartans. Got to see this Laconia, a lot of these players this fall during volleyball. We did a Laconia St. Mary Springs game, so I got to see Callista Vandenberg, Aubrey Leonard, Tierney Madigan.
2 shots coming here.
Ava Engel was there. Connor's running the scoreboard today, or keep a score for us. Tell you what, it is so great to be back. The only thing missing now are your comments. Put them in the live stream. We'll talk, we'll interact with you on air. Feel free to comment what you're seeing, what you like. Katie Pozolinski joining us. Hey, Katie, glad to have you on. We'll get your comment up on air, Katie. There you go. Checking it on Facebook tonight. 5-3.
Took some folks to the airport today. They're flying back to the United Kingdom. They said they were going to tune in if they got signal.
Fantastic. 3-point shot. Got it.
Peyton Morgan.
Peyton Morgan for 3. Don't mistake solid defense for a team that can't play offense. These girls can shoot the lights out. Speaking of, 3-point shot, Bryn Wissy. 8-6. Katie, do you go by Pozo? I bet you do. I bet you get called Pozo all the time.
That one thrown out of bounds. You said it was tipped.
8-6 Laconia, 15:41 to go first half. You're watching W7 Live, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. We are live tonight in Oostburg, non-conference game, season opener. Laconia in green, Oostburg in white. Tried that pass inside, knocked away. Ketterhagen has it. That is number 4. Riley's number 4, Addie's number 5. Into the lane, blocked. Well, Connor, I'll tell you what, you cannot go inside on Callista Vandenberg like that. She's just too long, too athletic. Just a great player, great volleyball player too. She was our player of the game when we did the Laconia St. Mary Springs volleyball game. That's a travel. A little bit of nerves from Tierney. It is 8-6 in favor of the visitors, the runner-up state, the Division 4 runner-up state champs. That is the Laconia Spartans. They lost to Freedom. Was it Freedom, I believe? It's all running together now. No, it's too early. 8-6, 14:46 to go. I'm poking Connor over here like, hey, help me out. A little help?
I'm just, I'm double verifying the roster here with what I was able to pull off of the great Max Preps.
Posey. Posey, it's Posey. She goes by Posey. I like that. I like Posey.
Glad both coaches have their rosters updated via the wonderful Max Preps website. Great to pull stats off from them.
Yes. All credit to Max Prep Sports tonight for all statistics in tonight's game. They do a great job. We're thrilled to be able to work with them and be able to use their statistics this season. 8-6 in favor of the visitors. The Laconia Spartans in green. That pass out ahead up top. Tierney Madigan driving into the lane. Pull up.
Little push
no
off.
good.
No.
Ford Vandenberg cannot let Callista get positioned like that. This is where we're going to see some of this youth, and Connor, we talked about this coming in. No Ashley Turnus this year for Oostburg, so between her and Voskill, you're losing 23 points a game. That's a lot, and a lot of rebounds too. Somebody's got to pick up the slack. First free throw in and good for Callista Vandenberg. It is 9-6 Laconia.
Well, Addie picked up the first block of the season for Lady Dutch, so she might be playing a little inside, trying to pick up some of that slack. But I mean, like you said, you look out there though, all the kids same size. I mean, they're just speed or power.
Our buddy Marie Arndt checking in from Random Lake, watching tonight. You'll be seeing the Rams on Friday. See Becca and the crew Friday night up at Sheboygan Falls, Connor.
Excited to get down there and kick off.
Ram power, baby.
Ram power.
Marie, tell Becca to get ready. We're coming. 9-6. Marie gave us a thumbs up on the update. She likes them. This scoreboard is nice. 14:15 to go first half. In the corner. Ooh, got away with one there.
Taken away. Quick hands there by Engel.
Jaeger had a head start on that. In the corner, that's a travel.
There, yep.
And here, Connor, I talked about this with Coach Ketterhagen last night. We talked for about an hour on the phone. And one thing that we both kind of agreed on, you're going to see a lot of turnovers, especially around traveling calls, around foul calls, just because these kids have played AAU and it's way different between AAU and high school basketball.
Well, it is, and it's that early part of the year. You look at Oostburg, they're going to try to work in some younger, obviously the Ketterhagen sisters and working some new kids into the rotation. Laconia, seasoned team, but it's still that first kind of high school action of the season and trying to figure things out. A couple passes early that have just gone to nobody.
Our scoreboard is running crazy here.
Drifting there on the clock.
It's Posy, not Posey. Like pause attraction, she said.
Gotcha.
So Posy. I like Posey too, though, but Posy's cool. I like Posy.
Posy, we go Posy.
Go Posy. 9-6 Laconia. 13:36 to go. Jack Campbell joining us. Hey, Jack. Ketterhagen now down in the corner. For three, got it! Riley Ketterhagen for three.
Quickly up ahead, though, are the Spartans.
Got to get back, Connor. Got to get back. No time to celebrate. You got to get back on D. Coach Ketterhagen going to bring a substitution. It looks like Pearl Turnus will come in.
Nice footwork there out of Addie.
Pearl had a nice year last year, and I think you'll see Pearl as kind of the sixth player, the sixth man on this team. She'll play a ton this year. Up and under, no good. Rebound, Lady Dutch. Jenna Sorens on the rebound. Kick out to Sorens. Wissy in the corner. Good ball move, a great rotation. One hand pass to the corner. Three, got it! Bryn Wissy for three. 12-11 Lady Dutch. I like the energy of this game so far, Connor. Little jumper in the lane, no good. That was Tierney Madigan, rebound. One thing I'm seeing right away, a lot of one and outs for Laconia. All the way to the rack for two. Addie Ketterhagen.
Her first varsity points of the season.
Of her career. For both the Ketterhagens. They're on W7. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound Madigan. One dribble, kick out. Engel, got it! Ava Engel for three.
Yeah, it's the W7 jinx right there. No second chance points opportunities.
There it is.
Laconia gets one, buries a three. Great battle for a rebound.
Nice job by Karis Jaeger. Follow up in and good. Jenna Sorens. Timeout. 16-14. Lady Dutch over the defending state runner-ups, the Laconia Spartans. You're watching Lady Dutch basketball on W7 Live.
If you don't know W7, then you don't know Pond Girls basketball.
I did hear that you bark like a dog. Is that true? Is there true? So I'd like to hear that now if we can.
Well, I have my little dog bark or my big dog bark.
Okay, well let's have both. Let's start with the little dog bark.
Okay, little dog bark is.
Okay, and how about the big dog bark?
My big dog bark.
I think we saw the big dog out on the floor tonight. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm Gavin Matamoros, and W7 is for the girls.
Gabby Matamoros, the big dog. Waupun class of 2022. That was from the Watertown Holiday Tournament last year, which, by the way, is on W7 Live again this year. Wow, it feels so great to be back. I'm loving it. Aubrey Leonard. Shot no good. Ball loose. Rebound. Lady Dutch. Pearl Turnus comes right in and gets a rebound right off the bat, Connor. 16-14 Oostburg. 11:02 to go first half. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Jolly Good Soda Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. Stay tuned for that. Actually, it's the Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. My apologies. I'm just so used to saying Jolly Good, but it's actually the Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. We will be getting some PCF t-shirts the next coming weeks to give out to the players of the game. But we've got some Jolly Good goodies tonight to give away to our recipient of tonight's prestigious award. 16-14 Oostburg, 10:50 to go first half. Wissy to Sorens, spin move, kick out, three, got it! Bryn Wissy, hello!
Her third triple of the night.
19-14 Oostburg. Turnover, great defense by Ketterhagen. Blocked the defender from the offense from the ball. Let it go out of bounds. It'll be Lady Dutch ball. Connor, are you surprised so far?
No, I mean, yes and no. I'm surprised how well Oostburg's kind of shooting the basketball right now. I mean, that's home cooking in your gym, and that's really the best way to get your freshmen settled in.
Drive, kick out, corner three, rims out, rebound, Bryn Wissy again. They got to do something with Bryn Wissy. I'm telling you, she's killing Laconia right now. Kick out three, nope. Thought she was going to shoot. Pull up, no good. Turnus fighting for the rebound, knocks it out. Another chance for the Lady Dutch. You know, one thing I was worried about right away was what are they going to do physically as far as being able to battle and compete with Laconia on the boards? I'd say so far, Oostburg's winning that battle.
They are, but you know, Laconia's kind of built like Oostburg. This is just the same two teams, just wearing different jersey colors. They both want to get up, play fast pace, run a little dribble drive, kick out, shoot the three.
Wissy up top, Ketterhagen, no good. That was Addie on the three. 2-on-1, great defense. Addie Ketterhagen. Open three, got it! Aubrey Leonard for three. 19-17 Lady Dutch.
And we're gonna get a foul right here on Wissy.
First foul on Bryn Wissy. Actually, that's on 13.
No, they haven't put it up yet. Now they
There it
changed
is.
it over.
Bryn Wissy on the foul. That's her first.
So Molly Duell in the game here.
Oh, I like
Spartans.
Molly Duell. I like watching her play.
Just look at the shoes.
She has a nice shoe game.
Little
Duell
step-
on the shot that time.
Step through challenges her miss, knocks it out of bounds.
Coach Ketterhagen working the stripes already. Hey, let us know where you're watching from tonight. Let's see who's the furthest away from Oostburg. Let us know where you're watching, who you're watching. We'll give a shout out to your favorite athlete tonight. Believe me, they will all go home and watch this the minute the game's over. 19-17, that one knocked away, turnover. That's a travel. Morgan didn't like the call, but again, this is that AAU to high school transition. They're going to call that stuff. Got to adjust.
Well, the other thing, too, is the officials are coming into the season freshly off their rules exam, having that submitted, meeting with their conference assigners, things like that. And they're just going to focus on a couple key points early on in the year. They want to be points of emphasis. Teams will make the adjustment 5-6 games in.
19-17, 8:45 to go first half. Turnaround, little jumper, got it.
6 points now for Sorens.
Jenna Sorens on the hoop.
So Wissy with 9, Sorens with 6.
4-point lead, biggest of the night for the Lady Dutch. Three-pointer in the corner, got it. Peyton Morgan for three. She led the team in threes last year, 21-20.
A couple of threes on the night for her already.
Peyton Morgan had 34 threes last year, 34 out of 132, 26%. 21-20. Now Laconia takes the lead. That was Ava Engel. Just like that, Connor. That's how quick this Laconia team can strike. And a travel. Substitution coming in for the Lady Dutch. Addie Ketterhagen in for Pearl Turnus. 22-21 Laconia. Jason Bears watching from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Second for this, Jason, you got it. Coach DePegner watching from Arizona tonight. Okay, now you don't have to rub it in, Joyce.
And Morgan, tough drive there to the hoop. Picks
Joyce,
up
I
the
know you're
foul.
missing all that snow up here. It's snowing like crazy here right now. Peyton Morgan to the line for two. First one is no good. Morgan last year 10 of 21 from the line, 47.6%. She'll get one more. Second one is good. 1 for 2 for Peyton. Just about what she did last year.
So, I mean,
it's a 2-point lead.
Big thing for her, 21 attempts last year. Game 1, she's already been to the free throw line 4 times. So looking to be a little more aggressive this year. I like to see that out of her.
Well, and you know, for sure, you got to pick up the offense with Molly Johannes gone. She was the leading scorer last year for Laconia. She graduated. So Peyton's going to be asked to play a bigger role this year for sure. 23-21. Great first half. Living up to billing and more. Kendry was our W7 junior fan of the game. We'll show you a picture at halftime. Just the cutest thing. Drive,
Nice
shot, got it.
There's Madigan.
Tierney Madigan again, 25-21.
Nobody picks up Ketterhagen in the transition. Way too easy. 4 now for Addie.
That was Addie Ketterhagen on the hoop, 25-23. Corner, got it! That's a 3. Who was that?
That is Tierney Madigan, first one in
Watch
the night.
out,
Double
Tierney's
digits.
heating up. We're gonna get Tierney on a heat check the next time down. Watch and see. 28-23. 5-point lead, biggest lead of the night for Laconia. That one tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Dutch. There's Chris Morgan, head coach of the Laconia Spartans. We're gonna get a timeout. We'll take a quick break. 28-23, Laconia. You're watching Laconia Spartan basketball on W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
(28-23). Well, those freshmen got the look so far in this first half, Connor, but you know, Laconia, they weren't runner-up for nothing in the state tournament.
Absolutely not. They played Mineral Point right down to the wire last year.
That's a pretty good Mineral Point team. Brooke Waters on that team. Mallory Lindsay, all-state first team, now playing for Oshkosh. Turnover, Laconia ball. Ooh,
I thought she kept it down. Didn't quite drag it.
Madigan, pull up, nope. On the ground, we'll have a jump ball. Hey, tonight's game sponsored by the Pat Connaughton Foundation. The Pat Connaughton Foundation exists to inspire and motivate young athletes to put their dreams into action wherever their dreams may be. Captained by Milwaukee Bucks champion Pat Connaughton, the organization is focused on making a positive impact in the hearts, minds, and futures of young athletes by making the sport of basketball accessible to kids around the world. To learn more, visit PatConnaughtonFoundation.com.
Little travel there from Molly Duell. See if the Lady Dutch can get a good offensive possession here, either something going to the hoop or a kick out 3.
28-23, Laconia by 5. Connor George Sotiros is on and watching. So great to see W7 back online. Sweet November, baby.
There's
You got it,
that
Coach.
kick out 3.
Three-pointer, good.
Ketterhagen.
Ketterhagen again. Great to see you on, Coach. As always, appreciate all your support. We wouldn't be where we are without George Sotiros and the West Allis Hale Huskies. Nobody could ever dispute that. 30-26, Molly Duell on the hoop. Sorry, George, I know I'm embarrassing you, but it's
Let's
true.
see, trail 3, no good. And going the other way.
Look at this. So Mike Igilski watching from Heartland. Coach K, who's watching from Arizona, was his coach in 2004 and 2005 at Ozaki. How about that? See, W7 bringing people together.
Big old reunion. You know, we get back together for the first time this year, and everybody else is getting together watching high school girls basketball. I love it.
It's a big family reunion. Kick out, 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, Lady Dutch. Jenna Sorens on the rebound.
Ketterhagen spin.
Wow.
Left-hand flip shot, no good.
And we're going to have a foul, I believe that's going to be on Sorens. Connor, I hate to even say this because I don't want to jinx anything, but no opening night glitches or bugs so far. So,
oh, great! You're on your own Thursday, and I'm on my own Thursday.
it'll all fall apart after tonight.
We'll have the first night of W7 not
quite live. Runner for Dwell, no good. Rebound, Vandenberg, no good from Callista. She gets her own rebound, up and one. Callista Vandenberg and the foul.
I think they're going to get a turn us from behind. It's going to go on Pearl. So, her first foul, team 6th.
Danelle Smith checking in, OHS class of 94, played with Bryn's mom, and also a grad of one of the Coach DePachter School of Basketball. I'm telling you, you guys are killing it tonight.
It's kind of all downhill from here now after this family reunion.
I know it. 33-26, Spartans' biggest lead of the night for Laconia.
And on the ground for a loose ball, and we're going to get a timeout.
Quick timeout. Let me just also just share with you guys a quick message here. We'll take a look inside the Oostburg huddle. Hey, when you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. A message from the WIAA and W7, keeping the education in sports. 33-26, 4:21 to go first half.
So kind of a big early moment here in this game, or late in the first half here. It's a 7-point game, kind of right on the edge. If Laconia gets hot here with some shots, put this one out of reach.
Deep three, no good. Saved, but it'll go to Oostburg. Ketterhagen pass ahead, turn it over. Mallory Hoiting checking in from Slinger. Mal's watching the Lady Dutch tonight. Slinger plays Oostburg Friday night. It'll be Slinger season opener against these very Oostburg Lady Dutch.
A little free scout.
Well, I'll tell you what, they better get the inside figured out because Hoiting's a beast in the middle. 3-point shot, got it! Kaylee Taplin for 3.
First bucket of the season here for Kaylee. Top of the key, 3. Off the back iron, no good.
36-26, 3:30 to go first half. Nice job trailing by Vandenberg. Well, she's such a smart player. Callista Vandenberg is fouled, and she'll go to the line. Coach Ketterhagen, I would say not a huge fan of that call. Callista to the line. First one is no good. Callista 34 of 66 from the line last year, 51.5%. Second one is good, 1 for 2 for Vandenberg. And it's now an 11-point lead for Laconia. Connor, just what you mentioned, you kind of feel this thing maybe kind of starting to slip away. Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, Oostburg was out to a 5 or 6 point lead, and all of a sudden, couple threes from Laconia. You just felt the intensity pick up on the defensive end and getting after the loose balls. Big shot here.
Answer, Ketterhagen. Addie for 3.
So Addie, the first Lady Dutch player in the double figures tonight.
How
with
about
10
that?
On that 3.
In her first varsity game, already 10 points in the first half. 3 minutes to go first half. Inside pass, Engel up and in, Ava Engel. 39-29 Laconia by 10. Here's Addie again.
Can't let her catch it that deep. It's going to be automatic for Engel if she's able to catch the ball basically down on the block.
Riley on the spin, kick out. Pearl Turnus.
Kick out, right wing 3, no.
Rebound, Laconia. Yep, Mal, see you next weekend at KM, kiddo. Looking forward to it. 23 games in 2 days, Connor. We got them all live on W7. Enjoy Thanksgiving with W7. Friday, Saturday, the Kel Moraine Thanksgiving Classic live on W7.
We're going to have a foul here coming on Wissy. It's going to be her 3rd. So interesting. Well, there is no decision to be made. Bryn's got to come out. 10-point game with 2:17 left to go.
There's Bryn Wissy.
So a bonus situation here for Engel.
Got it. So BJ Buss says the Kelly twins learned everything they know from their summer coach. Who was that, do you know? Was it BJ Buss?
Might be BJ Buss. Well, I mean, Isaiah's on that coaching
That's the Freeze,
staff
right?
as well.
They play for the Freeze?
Now it's Thrive.
3-pointer! Addie Ketterhagen for 3. 13 points for Ketterhagen.
Playmaker Thrive.
Thrive, that's right, Thrive. Turnover.
Riley out and running.
Don't have the numbers.
And one too many steps. We can get a reach
Foul
in
on the
foul.
floor, I think. Coach Morgan expressing his feelings on that play. Chris Morgan, great coach. Done such a fantastic job at Laconia. Great program.
Taken away on the inbound pass.
Nice pass.
Oh, beautiful.
Great ball movement. Madigan to Engel for 2. Lead back to 10. Boy, Tierney Madigan is such a great athlete. Her freshman year, Connor, she played 5 sports. Seriously. 3-pointer from the wing. Got it! Riley Ketterhagen for 3. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if the Terrians are watching tonight. I don't know if Pewaukee's playing tonight or not, but get a lot of flashbacks on the Terrians, their first varsity game, Connor. 3-point shot is no good. That one off the top of the backboard. It'll be Lady Dutch ball.
Yeah, I mean, 8 threes on the night for the Lady Dutch. 3 from Addie, 2 from Riley, and another 3 from Bryn Wissy, who's on the bench with 3 fouls here just under a minute to go first half.
We will have the halftime numbers for you. 50 seconds to go in this first half.
Of course, not to be outdone, Laconia's got 7 of their own.
Great shooting from both teams in this first half. 42-35.
That might be the finals of some high school games this year.
I was just going to
And
say that.
We're already at that and at the half. I mean, a lot of that, some of that's not, teams are shooting good, but not knocking on other schools, but that's because they're going to be playing great defense. You get 2 teams that love to play defense match up against one another.
42-35, 36 seconds to go. That's the thing, Connor. We never have to do advertising. Coach Satiros does great advertising for us. Too kind, George. Thank you, sir. That one out of bounds.
A little
turnover.
zig and a zag there.
Yep, it was. Look, Addie comes right over to Pearl. Hey, don't worry about it.
Pearl says, I'm not going to worry about it. You're the freshman. You did it wrong.
That's on you, Freshie.
Yep.
20 seconds to go first half. This half has flown by. Drive into the lane, scoop to the hoop. No good, but she's fouled. That's Aubrey Leonard. Aubrey will go to the line. A lot of free throws here in this first half for Laconia. Leonard 40 of 63 from the line last year, 63.5%. We may, I can't say for sure, but we may have a Ketterhagen joining us at halftime for her assessment of the first half. If I haven't seen Kins yet, but we can find Kinsley Ketterhagen. She's supposed to come over and join us.
She will not probably hold back.
Kins? No. No. 44-35, 9-point lead for Laconia. First half winding down, 5 seconds, drive to the lane, kick out, shot partially blocked, good defense, and it is halftime. Your halftime score, the Laconia Spartans 44 and the Oostburg Lady Dutch 35. You're watching W7, sponsored by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. We will step aside, come back with our halftime show. You're watching W7 Live.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Halftime at Oostburg, 44-35 Laconia, and we have a very special halftime guest. It is the one, the only, Kinsley Ketterhagen from Oostburg. Kins, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. How's your season going?
Great.
7th grade now, is that right?
Yep.
Now, I talked to Dad last night, and he affirmed something I already knew, but he said that you and the twins did a back-to-back, and you're a little taller than both of them now. Is that true?
100%.
Now, Kinsley, I was actually going to say that when we did the volleyball game here this fall, because I noticed it right away. I'm like, I think Kinsley's taller than Riley and Addie now.
Yep.
What do Riley and Addie think about that?
They keep denying it with everything they got.
So, your take on this first half? What'd you see? What'd you like in this first half?
I think they're playing really good. Laconia is a good team, but I think we could do a little bit better defensively and offensively.
You know, one thing that really surprised me, I would say, in this first half was the rebounding for Oostburg. I was concerned coming in that was going to be a big problem, but I would say they certainly held their own in the first half. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
physically, how is this team going to be, going the course of, 24 games? Is it strong enough to be able to bang inside? I mean, to me, I'm curious, do you see this as like a finesse team that shoots a lot of outside threes, or can they bang inside with the best of them?
We are able to shoot. During practice, my dad is always looking for us to get better outside. But he's also always looking for our inside shots, our finishes. That's one of the most things that we look for in practice.
Bryn Wissey, 3 threes in the first half. You been teaching her your game or what?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you, what happens on the ride home tonight afterwards? So tell me what happens with a win, tell me with a not a win.
On the buses that I've been on in the past few years, a win, it's always a great time to be on the bus. I mean, the players are always like enjoying it.
Yeah.
On a loss, it takes a few minutes, but soon it's a family in there,
Yeah.
so it's a great time.
Down 9 points in the first half against, you're talking the defending runner-up state champs. I mean, these aren't a bunch of cream puffs. I mean, this is a really good team. I would think your dad's going to be pretty happy with what he's seen in his first half, but knowing him, he's probably not super happy.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
What do you think he's telling the girls right now in the locker room?
He's probably telling them how great they're doing. He's probably giving them one of his big motivational speeches. But yeah, I would agree with you. They're handling their own.
Does he give motivational speeches at home?
All the time.
Okay, so give me an example of a give me your best Isaiah Ketterhagen motivational speech.
Every time that one of us are playing one-on-one in the driveway, it's always, what would you be acting like if a scout is here? Like, what would like, you wouldn't be acting like that. And he always goes on talking about that. And we're always rolling our eyes. I'm like, we know, Dad.
Now, you got to remind Dad one thing, and I love your dad. He knows this already, but you got to remind him once in a while. Boys have to win to have fun. Girls have to have fun to win.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, is that a fair thing to say?
Yeah.
You got to have fun, right? I mean, you don't want to just sit and shoot free throws all night. I mean,
Right.
Come on, Dad, really? I mean, we got to make it fun, right? Make a game out of it, right?
Yep.
Now, I hear also that during the game, during practice, he kind of brings you in to help with some scout team offense and defense. Is that right?
Yep.
How do you like that?
Honestly, it's making me better as a player. It's getting me better offensively and defensively, but it's also getting me better off the court by realizing that I'm not the best and by learning how to control that inside. So it's a great learning experience.
You are definitely a coach's kid. No doubt about it. Kinsley Ketterhagen, our halftime guest. We're about 4 minutes away from the second half. Kins, let me ask you one last question. I'll let you go. Everything W7 does, we do.
For the girls.
You're watching W7. We'll be back second half. First half numbers coming up second half. Say bye, Kins.
Bye.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Halftime, 44-35. The W7 Pep Band is entertaining us here, Coach.
Love it.
Connor DuBois has our first half numbers. Coach, what do you got?
44 points in the first half out of the Spartans. 10 out of Eva Engel and Tierney Madigan. 8 from Peyton Morgan, 7 from Aubrey Leonard, 4 from Vandenberg, 3 from Kaylee Taplin, and 2 from Molly Duell. 8 two-point field goals, 7 threes, 7-11 from the charity stripe. For the Lady Dutch, a little bit of a struggle there in the kind of that second half scoring the ball. Led in scoring by freshman Addie Ketterhagen with 13, 9 from Wissy. She picked up 3 fouls in the first half, had to sit the last 4.5 minutes. 6 from Sorensen and Riley Ketterhagen, and 1 from Carissa Yeager. So 8 3-point buckets from the Lady Dutch, 4 twos, and 3 or 4 from the charity stripe. They're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive and get to the charity stripe in the second half to even things up.
44-35, Laconia. I think kind of these first few minutes are going to be critical for Oostburg to determine can they stay with the Spartans team.
Well, not only are they going to have to be able to stay with the Spartan team, but they're going to have to keep Wissy out of foul trouble. If they pick up, Brim picks up an early foul, it could spell trouble for them down the stretch.
Hey, one more break, Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back. You're watching W7.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Get her later. Here, go. So second half underway. Oostburg Lady Dutch with the first possession and go inside right away. Karis Yeager, she's going to pick up the early foul. And that's going to go against number 23, Reese Keel. So 2 fouls now on Keel. And Yeager gets the first. And second one around and out. I apologize. She missed them both.
I thought she missed the first one.
Yeah.
That's Karis Yeager.
I got this bright light in my way.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of in your way, isn't it? Well, sorry, Mr. Delicate Talent. Let me get that out of your way for you.
Go down to the other end, a little jump ball, yeah. So possession there will remain with the Spartans, and line out of bounds coming.
Rice family checking in. We'll go Oostburg. Oh, Matt Resloff on. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you back on. 44-35. Let me get the clock back up for y'all. Tierney Madigan on the hoop.
It was Aubrey Leonard, actually.
I'm sorry, Aubrey Leonard, beg your pardon. 46-35, 17:08 remaining. At the next time out, Connor's going to have a quick chat with Abby Borchert from Random Lake, talk a little Random Lake basketball. Abby in the house tonight, scouting the Lady Dutch, and we happen to corner her and asked her to come on. So
like to see that little investment out of the senior leadership.
Yeah, well,
go take a look at the team that's probably going to be the top half of the conference with you.
Abby only knows one way. That's all in all the time. I mean, that kid eats, breathes, and lives sports. Volleyball, basketball, and softball. I'll tell you what, watch out for Random Lake softball this spring. Just saying, they're going to be solid. I'm sure Hallie Van Horn is here somewhere as well. Shot by Wissy, no good, but she's fouled. Bryn will go to the free throw line.
So Morgan picks up her second. Kind of talked about it at halftime there. Needed to see the Lady Dutch go inside, get some easy points from the charity stripe. 4 attempts the entire first half from that free throw line. 4 already here in the first 2.5 minutes.
46-37. Three-point shot. No good. Good box out.
Really like Addie releasing
Addie on
and
the
going to go
rebound.
get it.
Shot no good. Rebound Madigan for Laconia. 46-37. 16:20 to go. Reminder, following tonight's game, we will have the Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. Drive, scoop to the hoop, no good by Ketterhagen, and a jump ball.
That one's going to remain on this end of the floor.
That was Addie on the drive. Tell you what, Kins did a really nice job at the half. Her halftime breakdown was pretty good.
I was just out of earshot doing the math on the scores.
Good inbounds.
Have to
Jenna
go
Sorens.
back and listen to it on the drive
Yeah,
home.
she did great. Ketterhagen is fouled.
So Leonard picks up the foul, her first, team third.
46-37, 15:54 remaining second half. Wissy kick out. That's a nice 15-footer by Jenna Sorens. I like that shot a lot. 46-39. From the corner, no good. Good rebound by Duell,
Weak
but
side
blocked.
block.
Basket foul, Callista Vandenberg. She's just, I mean, she's there to just pick up the trash and put it back in, you know. If something falls out of the dumpster, Callista just grabs it and throws it right back in. I'm not sure how much she'll like that analogy, but that's kind of what she does. Hey, how do y'all like the new scoreboard this year for girls basketball on W7? Brand new team logos and everything. How about that, huh? I don't want to, I don't want to break my arm, pat myself on the back, but it's a cool thing we're able to level up with this year. So we're really excited about that. 48-39, 15:25 remaining. From the corner, three, got it.
Wow.
Molly for three. And it's a 12-point lead. Yeah, BJ couldn't agree more about Ken, so you're right on the money. Three-pointer from the corner, no good. She's going to be a special one. She's going to be a real special one. So Addie and Riley will be juniors when Ken's is a freshman. That'll be a fun team to watch.
She's already just standing next to her. I feel like she's as big, if not maybe a little bit bigger than her freshman sisters. One blocked out of bounds.
Yeah, George, isn't that cool? It's nice. 51-39. Brady Peterson chiming in on Twitter. Callista Vandenberg is the barometer of the team, in my opinion. She's controlled the paint, grabbed tough rebounds, and finished in traffic well tonight. Agree with you 100%, Brady.
Barometer, a lot better than trash picker-upper.
better than trash picker-upper. Yeah, that is a great point. I'm going to stick with trash picker-upper, but Brady leveling up with barometer. Double dribble, it'll be Oostburg ball.
That's Brady thinking, using those big words around us.
Right. Kaylee Vandenberg checking in, watching Sis play tonight. Kaylee, she's playing super well. She's more than just the trash person. And there's a foul. Wissy will go to the line. No, she's really playing well.
Lady Dutch just need those. That's kind of been the difference of the game right now. They got those little bunnies. They're getting those opportunities, but they're not falling. They can get some of those to fall along with the and one opportunities.
Free throw in and good.
They have a good chance of climbing back into this one.
52-30, or 50-41, beg your pardon. 51-40. We'll get it right one of these times. Now 51-41. 14-20 remaining second half.
Nice little jab
nice
step blow
drive. Tierney Madigan for 2. That was pretty.
A little jab step blow by with the left hand.
53-41. Ketterhagen forced that one. Rebound, Laconia. Duell, one-hand pass. Engel, open 3, got it. Ava Engel for 3. Timeout. Lady Dutch, it's a 15-point lead, and here comes Abby Borchert. You're watching W7.
There we are, Abby. Hey, good to see you. What are you doing out here in Oostburg? Getting a little scout in, or what's going on?
Yeah, the whole Random Lake team is here to watch Oostburg.
Oh, the whole squad's here, Gary. Where are you guys sitting at?
We're over there in the corner,
see,
so you
okay.
can't see
all
us.
right,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we might have to come up, get a picture,
All right.
everything. You know, hey, we'll be hanging out a lot this
Oh,
winter.
yeah.
How's the first week of practice going? And excited for Friday night, making the big. It's not the W7 debut, but it's the W7 debut as the home school.
Yeah. We're excited. We have a lot of seniors this year, and so it's our last ride, and we're just excited to give it our all, I think. And it's nice because our team is all basically the same as last year because we only had 2 seniors last year, so we're just ready to get going into things.
So you guys got everybody back. Really looking forward to, Gary's going to be there for your home games. I'm going to go on the road trips with all you guys. I think it's going to be a fun year. What do you think about this Lady Dutch squad out here?
They're good. It is crazy to see the Verhagen, the Ketterhagens, not Verhagen.
Think of Verhagens, that's Sheboygan Lutheran.
Yeah.
All right, yep. All righty, we're gonna keep you on the camera, or not camera, but keep you on the headset and see what we got going on out here. Talking about these Ketterhagens, there's one right now in transition.
Yeah, I've hung out with them a lot when I was growing up, and we've been on the lake together a lot. Really great girls, and they're just love the sport so much. It's crazy because Addie's she's so tough and gives it her all, but Riley sees the court so well. So they both bring really great things to the team.
Yeah, what do you think about their transition game, getting up and down the court? It's
this team runs.
Yeah, both teams are out running. There's Bryn Wissey right there.
Yeah.
A little free throw, Jay. Got to keep up with the scoreboard as well. So what are you really liking about this? We'll get into it as the season goes, but what are you really liking about this, your Random Lake squad this year? What's going to be the difference this year versus last year?
I think we just have more experience this year, to be honest, and we know our plays, we're just perfecting everything, so we should limit our errors this year.
Absolutely. Peyton Morgan with the bucket on the other end for Laconia. Kick out, corner pocket, 3 on the way, no good. Wissey in there battling with those 3 fouls. Gonna pick up the foul. It's a risky play with 3 fouls, but I guess you're down 15. It's all or nothing right now. So baseline inbound coming here. 3 fouls on Peyton Morgan. That freshman, Addie trying to power through. And offensive foul, other end of the floor. Who's that going on? Number 21, Peyton Morgan. So she quickly now, she went from 1 to 4 fouls and 2 trips down the court. That's how quickly it changes. Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Basketball season just started, but let's talk spring a little bit. Well, I mean, Random Lake's got a kind of okay, decent in softball, yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited for softball season for sure.
Of course, we'll be bringing those games to you as well. So talked about it at the halftime, but Lady Dutch needed to really get to the free throw line. They had just 4 attempts in the first half. 12:38 left to go in this one. 8 fouls on Laconia. So bonus free throws coming the rest of the way here for the Lady Dutch if they can get there to the charity stripe. Riley misses at the front end of the 1-on-1. Not picked up in transition. You guys gonna be able to make enough threes, keep up with this Lady Dutch squad?
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully we can run as fast as them.
Go back tomorrow and just start putting up threes.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the Spartan team can really shoot.
yeah, of course they almost took home a silver ball last year. Went down to Mineral Point in the state finals. They bring pretty much everybody back from that team. Try to get into the comments here. 43-58, still your score. See, we've got a offensive foul going the other way. That one's going to be on Riley Ketterhagen.
Or Addie.
Nope, it goes on Addie.
Yeah.
Well, they better get used to us mixing their names up. So 11:40 left to go here. Second half. I'm going to get the clock up for y'all. Kind of hit a little scoring drought. There we go. A right-hand drive, scoop shot up and in. Aubrey Leonard. She's up to 11 on the nights. And more free throws coming here. So you want to get back out on the basketball court, or we just, just maybe call games all year? You'd be the Random Lake insider.
Yes.
And leaves that one short off the front iron. Does Jenna Sorens. There you go, Abby. Getting a shout out. Great job. Shante Kinsler. So 60-43. Let me get the scoreboard back updated. First game. I mean, it's exciting opening night, but it's weird getting back. I mean, softball's different, right? I mean, you got like 3 or 4 pitches sometimes before something happens, and then you got kids walking up and in between at bats. Kick out 3 on the way. Got it. Eva Engel. Corner pocket 3 other end, long, no good. Laconia outrun, a nice pitch ahead. Saved along the end line. Trail 3, splash. Aubrey Leonard. That's kind of the Spartans hitting their midseason form right there. Getting a quick look here, number 14, Aubrey Leonard. Kind of playing a minus defense over there on the freshman, Addie Ketterhagen. Not leaving her, staring her right on the jersey, number 5. No help defense. Well, Abby, hey, we're going to let you go finish the scouting report for later on in the year, and Gary's going to jump back in.
All right.
And we're going to see you Friday night at the good old Sheboygan Falls.
Yes, it was great to see you guys.
Yeah, Rams will make their W7 debut as the home school this year.
Yes, pumped.
All righty.
Fantastic kid.
Oh, yeah.
Adore her. Her dad, great guy. Great, by the way, great supporter of W7 as well.
Nice rebound there by Wissy. Can't get it to go. That one going to be tipped out off of Addie's. Just goes off the fingertips of Addie Ketterhagen. Possession back to the Spartans. I got to get back into my mid-season form.
It's only the first game. We're allowed
I know.
we're still stretching out our voice muscles and all that stuff. I mean,
well, last year I opened with Notre Dame and Pewaukee. No, it was Appleton East. Appleton
East and Wisconsin Rapids.
Yeah, Wisconsin Rapids, and then the next night went to Notre Dame Pewaukee. So that was the state championship on the second night of the season.
Shantae Kinsler checking in from Random Lake, one of our big supporters. Cheered on Abby. Abby did a nice job on the broadcast. As I said, great kid, great family. And you're starting to see this youth a little bit now with Oostburg, and Laconia is just so polished. I mean, they take advantage of everything. Every mistake, they hammer you for it. You get punished for a mistake. But that's what good teams do. 68-44, a 24-point lead for Laconia. Quick break. You're watching W7, sponsored by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Hey, at the Pat Connaughton Foundation, we teach basketball and all the components that go into it. That means dribbling, passing, shooting, all the skills to help kids level up their game. But our focus is on leadership, hard work, how to win in the face of adversity, healthy habits, and more. Through 3 keys of camps, courts, and character, PCF offers an unrivaled experience. With encouragement from elite basketball players and coaches, young athletes gain confidence and develop the tools they need to achieve their dreams, whatever their dreams may be. To learn more, visit PatConnaughtonFoundation.com. Well, Connor, you mentioned it, 9 points for Oostburg in the second half. Laconia has just stifled them, and their offense is running on all cylinders right now.
I mean, the majority of the 9 points have come from the free throw line, so it's not like Oostburg's been getting buckets from the field here.
68-44. Yeah, they have really tightened up on the perimeter for sure. Duell on the foul. Another enhancement this year, we actually have a scrolling ticker capabilities, so we'll be putting our upcoming schedule on the ticker for you. So if you're watching tonight, you can see what's coming up in the next few days.
Nothing going on, I think, for us. We're off the rest of the week, right?
Right. Yeah, something like that. We're off tomorrow.
Huh, are we really?
And then back at it Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Some great games. They're all right there. Capping off with Notre Dame Pewaukee.
Excited to get Luxembourg Casco back on. Lots of good things going up there. Make the trip to Algoma.
I got an email from the Algoma AD today. They're ready for us.
They're all perfect.
68-44, 9:02 to go.
I mean, that's the game of the week in Northeast, or the game of the night, Northeast Wisconsin. There's nothing else going on that night in Green Bay.
So Thursday night, I'll be at Appleton West.
Man, I mean,
West Bend West, Appleton West. I'll be up in your neck of the woods.
There's no way Amazon Prime is competing with us.
No.
Thursday night football.
What's the Thursday night football game? Oh, the Packers are playing?
Yeah. No way.
Who wants to watch that?
I bet you we got more viewers than Amazon Prime. Yeah.
They're not terrible. It's been a rough year. That was a nice win Sunday, though. 3-pointer, Madigan, no good. And anytime Todd Plummer's team can lose, I'm all for it from Slinger. Ketterhagen 3. That's Maggie's dad, by the way. Maggie's is probably watching. 68-44, 8:23 remaining second half. It has been all Laconia in the second half. Well, Connor, they are stacked. I mean, that is a solid team. Three-pointer, got it. Reese Keel for three. Lead now 27, 71-44.
I mean, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but this is a potential
well, it's
rematch.
good because the cart wouldn't go then if you did that.
Yeah, but this is a potential rematch down the line in the playoffs, and I wouldn't be surprised to see as this Oostburg team gains a little bit more experience and depth throughout the course of the year. I'm not saying it's going to be a Germantown De Pere kind of flip the script, but you could see it going that way.
Well, we talked about this before that we started tonight. We'll see Oostburg 4 times. Tonight, obviously, a couple more times during the season. Then we'll see them when they close out their season at Random Lake. So it'll be very interesting to see the difference between this team as it stands today versus the team that we're going to see in mid-February. And I think you're absolutely right. This team is going to look way different in the middle of February as we roll into March. And you got to be careful if you're Laconia. Again, ask Germantown. I mean, they went through that last year with De Pere. So, once you start getting into the postseason, you never know what's going to happen when you roll the ball out.
No. Well, I mean, and that's...
And again, you're right. That's way down the road.
We're on night one of games.
We're night one of the season
This
here.
isn't even like night 2 or 3.
Right.
This is the first night the games can be played. And we're already projecting to February 26th.
That's how we roll.
150-plus games that we broadcast later.
Oh, only 149 left after tonight.
Yeah, all right.
Good defense. 71-46, 7-11 remaining.
Nice job there walling up from Jenna Sorens.
Ketterhagen to Ketterhagen. Foul, and she'll go to the line.
Nope, they got her on a travel.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, she took the power dribble, gathered, and then hopped. I love that out of Molly. I don't know what was said out of the student section, but it was obviously kind of something funny. And I'm not saying they directed it at her, but she just kind of gave him a little smile and laughed. I mean, that's high school sports.
Playing loose, having fun.
The students,
the give and take,
politely interacting with the players in a positive way, and the players just laughing it off. And
we're going to take you inside the Laconia huddle here. Thanks to Coach Morgan for giving us inside access for you all to see. Again, both coaches, great friends of ours. And Connor, you and I have said this many, many times. If we don't have the support that we get from our coaches, from our athletic directors, I don't know that we do what we do, because people don't. It's hard to get people interested in one camera nailed up at the top of the bleachers.
Well, here's the thing. It used to be a couple schools had that capability. One camera nailed up on the wall. Now everybody's got it, so it's just ho-hum another thing, and you're light moons away from everything. Versus, let's see the smiles, let's see the tears of joy, the tears of sorrow and defeat. That's what makes you, better and bigger. And, Laconia had some tears of sorrow last year and looking to get back to the rush and turn them into tears of joy if they can hoist that gold ball this year.
Well, I'm a big fan. I'll tell you what, I'm a big fan of this team and the players on this team. I know how hard they work. I know how disappointed they were last year, but at the same time, they were disappointed, but I still say they were there a year early for what I thought they beat expectations. Vandenberg to the rack for 2, Callista. Back the other way, no good. So I think they're ahead of schedule, and I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with all season long. 73-46, 6:08 remaining.
Nice pitch ahead.
Wissy loses it out of bounds. It'll be Laconia ball.
This is another thing. It's not just that Ketterhagen's fitting in with everybody else. It's also everybody else fitting in with the Ketterhagens.
Right.
In that they're used to playing fast-paced, up-style basketball. I'm not saying Oostburg played slow last year, but that's something Wissy
But they
out.
did, though.
And catching that ball on the run like that, one dribble move and finish. That's something new she's going to have to grow into as the season progresses.
You know, and you're right, and you make a really good point in that this is a way different look for this team this year than last year. Last year, it was a lot of pound the ball inside to Ashley Tiernes. She took 354 shots last year, so it was a lot of working the ball into Ashley. There is no Ashley now, and the chemistry and the makeup of this team is different than what it was last year, as all teams are as you go from year to year.
And you've got multiple kids on the floor now that can handle the ball in space and in transition, and also make those half-court, three-quarter court passes. And that wasn't the case last year for them.
Ketterhagen wanted the foul, didn't get it. That was Addie Ketterhagen, 75-47. In the lane, nice spin and foul. Tell you what, Karis Yeager, if you don't know this, Karis Yeager is a phenomenal athlete. And by the way, she's a state level in cross country. I mean, she's a tremendous runner. First free throw in and good for Karis. And when I talked to Coach Isaiah last night, I said something, and I told him, I said, let me preface this with saying it may sound a little bit weird, but I think your season kind of hinges on what kind of year does Karis Yeager have, because you got to get somebody to fill in from the Tiernes points that you're missing. Somebody's got to, and also Alex Voskill also gone. So somebody's got to fill that gap, and Karis has to step up and have that kind of year, and I think that she will.
Well, you go down the roster, and she's the senior along with Meryl Westerbeck.
Yeah.
You know, obviously Karis getting the majority of the minutes out on the floor between the two of them, but it's like you said, it's going to be her senior leadership.
It really is.
That takes them together, and also, can the rest of the youngins buy in and kind of play hard for Karis and Meryl?
And Karis and Meryl both are kids you want to play. You want to be successful. So I think they will. 75-49. And by the way, on this Laconia team, I think there's only one senior on this team. I think it's Reese? Reese Keel is the only senior on this Laconia team. So the heart of this team are sophomores. I mean, they're going to be good for a long time.
So non-con next year, is this one at Laconia? Is this a home-and-home series? So book it for next year?
I don't know. We're going to see Laconia 4 times this year.
Well,
Ketterhagen, no good.
I'm talking about November 16th, 2023.
Here's the thing with that. I'll tell you the problem with that right now. 3-point shot is no good. The problem is, if you go to Laconia, it's the pit. I mean, have you been there?
No.
So you're playing in the pit. It's a below ground. It's kind of like if you go to Carver Hawkeye Arena. I mean,
okay.
So you step down into the bowl, and the problem with that for us is the cellular signal is absolutely non-existent. So, Christy Madigan, I'm going to give you your homework for this year. Work with your AD and see if you can get us Wi-Fi access to the school Wi-Fi so that we can come to Laconia next season to do one of Tierney's games. Christy loves when I give her homework. So 77-50. I actually had to contact Christy this week to see if she could help me hunt down Coach Morgan's email address, and she was kind enough to do that for me. It's Tierney's mom, by the way. 77-50. Second one is good. Ketterhagen drains them both. 77-51. It's a great venue. The pit is. It's fun to go. I mean, it's really cool to watch.
Sounds
and to
fantastic.
See. It is. It really is. It's just we couldn't get any network there last year. We had to do W7 not quite live, and Christy and the Laconia faithful were asking me, "Where is that game? Where can we see the game?" And we had to post it later because we couldn't get it. We couldn't get it live. 77-51. 4:29 remaining.
Little reach-in foul there goes against Ketterhagen. Riley.
26-point lead for the Spartans. Turnover. Oostburg ball. Tough look. Tried to get it inside to Sorens, and we have a foul on the floor. Okay, Posy. Verizon should work perfectly. Laconia. Now, Posy, you don't know this, but I actually worked for AT&T. I'm an AT&T employee, so you're saying fighting words there when you say that. Actually, I do have a T-Mobile hotspot that I'm trying to get worked in, but I'm having problems
Well,
with
but
it.
the thing is that like, all the bandwidth we need for the 5, it's just not.
Yeah.
It's just not one phone trying to use Verizon.
Got them both.
Trying to
77-53.
Trying to set up a network.
Molly Duell.
Make it work.
We'll make it work.
We have the will, so we'll have the way.
And Christy Madigan's a super mom, so I guarantee you she'll have it figured out when I come there next year. I have no doubt whatsoever. She will make it happen. Drive and double dribble. That's all right, Posy. You're good. We're good. So they have a tower in Rosendale. So
that's why I've never been there, because I don't want a speeding ticket.
Oh, in Rosendale?
Yep. That's the speed trap of the world on 26.
Is that right? Well, good to know.
Yeah,
Thanks for telling me.
Yeah, you want to be going 30 and the 35 going through there.
I just got a ticket last week in Shaniqua. I was hammering through Shaniqua. Big mistake. I knew better, too.
You didn't pull the "my son's a cop"?
I tried it. He smiled. He's like, and he could have gave me more than he gave. He actually was pretty decent about it.
Yeah.
77-53.
And it's the last thing everybody wants to do.
Yeah, and my son is a cop, by the way, but I try not to play that card. Oh, nice offensive board. Put back in. Reese Keel for 2. 79-53. 3:20 remaining.
Nice
drive and foul. Hey, friends, there are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and proteins scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they have seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at gonna-needmilk.com. Brought to you by the Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin and W7. Quick break. You're watching W7 Live, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation. We'll be right back.
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
$79-54 with 3:10 to go, second half. Reminder, stick around for the Jolly Good Soda Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. That's coming up next. A lot of choices on this Laconia team on who we're going to pick. I have it in my mind who it's going to be, so we'll hold off yet on saying, but
I mean, obviously not the way Coach Ketterhagen wanted this one to go, being a now 25-point deficit, but this is exactly what at the same time, exactly what he wants. Schedule a hard non-conference schedule. Obviously looking ahead towards February and those regional and sectional games.
Reese Keel, not this time. And we talked about that last night, too, in our sit-down, and he told me, he said, a lot of people said, hey, you're crazy for scheduling this Laconia team as your opener. He said, hey, let's roll it out, have some fun. We'll get better for having played them. It's good experience for us, no matter what happens. Which I love that attitude, by the way. I just love that. 2:42 to go, 79-54.
Well, I remember at Michigan when we rolled out those 21s, the Desirees and the Kylies and Abbies and Callies of the world.
I miss them.
The opener was THSA down at the Brookfield tournament. That was the opener for them. Of course, THSA would go on to go to the state tournament that year.
Yes, they did.
But that's what you want, though. Let's see where they're at. Yeah, you can come out here and play a cupcake team, and you might walk away feeling really good, but you don't know where your team is at. And I think you walk away from this one, if you're Coach Ketterhagen, you have a really good idea of where your kids are at. They can compete against one of the top teams in the state across any division.
Got them both. Hey, big thanks to Savvy for running the camera, one of the team managers on Oostburg. Reminder, coaches, if we come to do one of your games at your school, we need a volunteer to help us out with some really light camera duties. It'll just help us deliver a great production. So if you can have somebody ready for us, Thursday night at Appleton West, Friday night at Sheboygan Falls, and
Thursday night at
Algoma, Friday night at Arrowhead, and Saturday at Pewaukee, that would be super helpful. Here is the upcoming schedule the next few days on W7. 76:59, 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. And that's going to be a blocking foul.
Yeah, Riley tried to jump out there, kind of hedge the
Peyton kind of led with the shoulder there.
Yeah, dispatched the
Coach's
freshman to the floor.
Coach's kid. 79-56. 1:59 to go. Free throw, no good. Rebound, Lady Dutch. Drive to the rack, and Pearl Turnus gets her own rebound. And we're going to have foul on the floor. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast tonight. It's been, it's Sweet November. It's here. We've enjoyed being here. Again, huge thanks to Jimmy Batzner, athletic director at Oostburg, of course, Coach Ketterhagen. Also, Kinsley Ketterhagen for being our halftime guest.
Abby Borchert
coming on the broadcast with us from Random Lake. And, of course, Sarah Ketterhagen for just being Sarah Ketterhagen. Basket in and good.
She was running the concession stand during the JV game when I came in.
79-58, 1:38 to go. Knocked away. Good hustle by Riley. 129 and counting. Laconia will go to 1-0. Oostburg will fall to 0-1. Oostburg's next game Friday night against the Slinger Lady Owls. It doesn't get any easier for these Lady Dutch. Hugh Thompson, the new head coach at Slinger, bringing the Lady Owls into Oostburg. 21-point lead. That game is not on W7. We'll be at Arrowhead Friday for Oak Creek and Arrowhead. And by the way, the rumors are true. If you're in the Milwaukee area, you know what I'm talking about. Riley Grudzelanek is back in basketball for Oak Creek. So Rye and Paulina Hernandez.
Love to see that.
Yeah, so there'll be a fun team this year. Madison Knoll back on that team.
Love to see a big-time D1 athlete in another sport, in this case softball, coming back for her senior year to play with her teammates at a little basketball season.
It's hard to tell Coach Lucknick no, I'll tell you that. He's pretty good persuader, good coach, really great coach, great friend of W7. I mean, just a tremendous friend of W7. 28 seconds to go, 79-58. Looks like Laconia trying to dribble this one out.
He talked about that chocolate milk. Hit that quick trip up on the way home here.
Bingo.
Gary, pick up some chocolate milk. At least get me to the interstate.
You know what? I only drink Oberweis chocolate milk, and it is absolutely amazing. We actually get it delivered every week. And by the way, they're not a sponsor. I'm just telling you. I mean, it is phenomenal milk. I'm a big milk fan. I'm your typical Wisconsin dairy guy. 79-58, 23 seconds. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We will have the Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game coming up, hopefully right after the conclusion, so we can do that interview and get on our way back. I got to go south. Connor going north.
I'm a little worried. Dave came in and he said it's coming down out there.
I know. I'm driving my Mustang tonight, too. So 4 seconds. Keel, no good. And that is your ball game final score. The Laconia Spartans 79, the Oostburg Lady Dutch 58. You've been watching W7 Live, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Stick around for our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. Connor, as always, pleasure, my friend. Thanks for coming out tonight and joining me on opening night as we kick off Sweet November.
It's been good. We go our own separate ways for about a week and a half here, and we'll reconvene after Thanksgiving.
You betcha. Stick around. We're coming right back with our Player of the Game. You're watching W7 Live, and tonight it's just a shot away. W7 Live, we are back with our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game. It is Tierney Madigan from Laconia. Nice game tonight, Tierney.
Thank you.
Give her some love. Just come in here a little bit. Tierney, hey, nice job tonight by you guys. You know, this Oostburg team, it's a young team. Probably didn't know exactly what you guys were going to get. What did Coach Morgan talk to you guys about as far as focus tonight and really what he wanted to see?
Well, we knew we had to come out strong so we could be similar to last season, and we knew the freshmen and returning players were good, so we had to come out strong, especially for that.
You guys, great season last year. I said this last year, and I believe this. I think you guys are a year ahead of schedule last year, and you had that great experience going up and playing at the Rush Center. Came up just a bit short in the championship game. What's the focus like this year for you guys? What's the vibe kind of been like in practice, and what do you guys want to do this year?
Well, it's a lot of the same players from last year, so our team's really close to each other. And this year we're really working on defense and staying strong in that. And we have a pretty good offense already, so we're pretty good with that.
You guys want to go back to state? I assume that's the goal this year. Obviously, you want to take care of business, one game at a time. First of all, a great opener tonight. You got a really great group around you. I mean, there's so many weapons on this team. Mm-hmm. How's that feel to be able to be surrounded by so many players that could? It's not all on you. Everybody can contribute.
Yeah, it's really nice because if you don't have a shot, then you can obviously pass it out if they're doubling you, or you can get it to the post, and we have weapons all over. Callista Vandenberg does a lot of cleaning up mistakes. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Yeah.
If somebody misses a shot or there's a loose rebound, it seems like Callista's the first one on it. I mean, what's that like having a teammate like that on the floor?
It's always easier, so if you miss a shot, then you can just get back and shake it off right away, and you might get the basket right after.
Well, hey, great game tonight. I want to wish you guys luck. We're going to see you several times this year. I think you guys are coming to Kettle Moraine, right? We're going to see the KM tournament next weekend. Yeah. See all these guys. Do these guys all know the same? Do they all know the answer to this question?
I think most of them.
Most of them know? Okay, all right. Tierney Madigan is our Pat Connaughton Foundation Player of the Game in Laconia. 79-48 win tonight over Oostburg. Tierney and Lady Spartans, let me ask you all one question. You guys ready? Yeah. All right. Go ahead and answer, but when you answer, look right in there. Everything W7 does, we do
for the girls.
All right. Hey, we'll see you Thursday night, doubleheader night on Thursday. And we'll see these guys again next weekend. You've been watching W7 Live, presented by the Pat Connaughton Foundation and powered by Jolly Good Soda. Have a great Tuesday. Drive safely out to everyone. We'll see you Thursday.